today by
Rich.
And we're going to be playing, as I said, Game 2 in a ZM, where the Night Lords are going to try and avenge themselves from the absolute pummeling that I got last game.
Yep.
I've been reading the Night Lords books, over and over again, listening to them on Audible, so hopefully I can channel a bit of the unfair style of fighting that comes across in those. Yeah, we're going to be playing the Stronghold Assault mission, of which I'm the defender because it just felt right that you've got me on the run.
Yep. Chasing it.
Yeah. What remnants are left of the Night Lords after that last game just hold up. And yeah, we'll see if we can survive this one. So
Yep.
I will go over my army list first.
Okay.
I've got a Praetor with Paragon Blade and Thunderhammer, of which the Thunderhammer's mastercrafted. The Rite of War that I'm running is Pride of the Legion, because we're playing ZM. He's in a retinue squad of 8 total dudes with 7 charnable weapons, 7 boarding shields, 7 Volkite chargers, and the standard bearer has a chain blade, which is the Night Lord's special weapon.
Yep.
That gives me +1 to wound, shred, breach in 6, and also got a boarding shield. I've got 2 squads of 10 veterans. They've got 8 Magna Combi weapons. 1 squad has 4 Magna Combi Melter. Everyone else has got plasma.
Okay.
Each squad has 2 plasma guns, 4 power weapons, which power axes, if surprising no one. And 1 squad has a Nuncio Vox, and I don't know why. I've got a veteran sergeant in each with Artificer armor and chain blades. Same, +1 strength, all that sort of stuff. Then in my elites, an Apothecarian detachment, which has got 3 apothecaries in, Artificer armor on all of them, power axes on all of them, and 2 of them have trophies of judgment, and they're the ones that are in the veteran squads, and that gives them fear 1.
Yep.
Which would be quite nice because you have 1 unit with stubborn.
Two units at stubborn.
2 units with stubborn. Yeah. The other apothecary is in a terror squad, which has got 12 executioners in, which are just the standard guys, with 2 chain blades, 6 Volkite chargers, 5 rotor cannons, and the sergeant has Artificer, chain blade, Volkite charger. Finally, I've got 5 seekers, which is just completely bog standard. Just I first put in a librarian because I thought sneaky tricks. I'm shooting a bit in ZM, which isn't the best.
It's harder to do than it used to be, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah, but turning off a reaction so you couldn't move out of the way, got a librarian. Then I thought, well, reinforcement points is not going to allow me to do that at all.
No.
Because it's 4 reinforcement points for a librarian.
Yep.
Yeah, so that is my fairly small list, I'm going to say.
Yep.
Though you've gone for a completely different style of list.
Well, I've gone Pride of the Legion as well. So I've got a Praetor with a Thunderhammer, which I think is mastercrafted. And
Is there any other way?
And
Is there any other way?
9 Deathwing companions. The sergeant's got a Power Fist. All the rest of them have got Tyrannic Great Blades, and there's 4 shields in there as well.
Which make me rage every time we play. Every time we play with these Dark Angels, I hate the shields.
Yeah, they are good.
Why do they not take up a hand? Why did they not take up a hand, Rich?
So I've got those. My compulsory troops, I've got a squad of veterans who've got a sergeant with armour and a Calibanite Warblade, and I've got 2 of the plasma burners in there as well.
Are they the torrent ones? Or
No, they're just the normal ones. Veterans are Deathwing. I've then got 2 tactical squads. My 2 tactical squads are identical. They've just got the sergeant's got armour and a Calibanite Warblade, and they're both Stormwing, who are the guys who hit on 2 with the bolters for the pointless shooting. For my other troops, I've got 7 Knights Cenobian, who are also Deathwing, and they've got the reroll 1s against anyone who's weapon skill 5 upgrade. I can't remember might be Slayer of Kings. And then for my elites, I've got a Contemptor with a fist, a multi-melter and a melter gun in the fist, and I've got 5 interrupters. The sergeant's got Artificer, and they've got 1 of the Torrent Flamers as well as the normal ones.
Which also make me rage. There's a couple of things in this list that make me rage. Though hopefully I'll be able to shoot. So this is why I went shooting, is because I didn't have much choice of how to take out a Contemptor, or say at range, as was demonstrated last game.
Yeah.
Of how to take things out before you annihilate me with flamers and things like that. So I thought doing it with some veteran squads with some combis might nicely do it.
Expensive, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see whether it was the right choice, won't we? If you guys like watching this game, don't forget to do all the YouTubey stuff like, comment, and subscribe. All of that helps you know that you want to see more Thramas content and Heresy content in general, rather than those rubbish other small games that no one cares about, right? If you really like it, there is a Patreon link below where you can get yourself dice, access to the Discord, ad-free videos, and audio-only versions of the Tuesday Talking video. And with that, we will get into the game. So, first strike is not happening because I've got no reinforcement points, but
No.
actually I want Rich to walk forward into my guns a little bit before we properly kick off the battle. So, Rich, over to you.
Okay, right, I'm just going to start moving. And I can't really see anything or do anything, so effectively anyone that can run is going to run. And the big lads are just going to plod forward.
Yes.
Which is 6, which I always forget.
Right, so incoming forward 6, I think this is going to be my only opportunity, actually, to do a reaction in the movement phase. I'm going to do the snap firing reaction from my Seekers. So
Is it within 12 inch?
I've got my unit within 12 inch, as is the rules, and then 2 of them can see past this bulkhead on the first and maybe second of those Cenobium. But who cares? It's 2 shots that snap firing. But I'm not going to get anything else this turn.
No.
So I hit on 6s, no, and waste everyone's time for that last 10 seconds.
Happy days.
Anything else? Anything else?
Well, literally, all the rest, it's the Vets, the Contemptor, and the Deathwing, they're all going to run.
Are the Deathwing heavy?
No, because you've asked that every single time we've played with these.
Oh, right.
No, the shields aren't heavy, which you think they are.
No, they're not just heavy base.
No, they're heavy. Because these are just power armor guys with excellent shields.
Shame I've not got a load of blast weapons.
They're not quite the same as Neil's Ultramarine shields, boarding shields that aren't boarding shields, that made Connor cry.
Well, they are, in fact, shields, though, so they should take up 2 hands. It says shield.
Well,
no one's going to get this joke.
Haven't you got some boarding shields and chain blades?
I do, but I become heavy because of them.
All right, okay.
There you go. Victory is mine. Connor's still watching.
Yeah, so they'll go there.
Over to the Vets and Contemptor.
Contemptors, they go 12, don't they? Cause
if you run,
yeah. Well, they... Oh. Do I want to try and blow up that?
Or do you open the door I'm about to open? Because that's the question. Do you want to blow up the door I'm about to open for you anyway?
What I'm going to do is he's going to come forward. I'm going to shoot that door. So he can move around to these.
Yeah, so he goes 4 squares forwards. And then 7 for the Vets.
Which, if I do blow the door up, I can shoot at you.
With your bolters?
Yep.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can.
Pointless, but at least I feel like I'm involved. It doesn't pay me to be too close to you. I think when at the minute. Right, so I think shooting.
Yeah.
Talk me through a door. I can't remember what it is.
Fire your melter, we'll see if it matters.
Well, I'm within 12 for the multi-melter.
I'm just counting on you to roll that 1, Rich.
Is it wounds or do I blow it up? That's what I can't remember.
I think it's got 3 hull points.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So I've got, I'll go with the multi-melter to start with.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s.
The first one?
So, do you know what armor
2d6.
value is?
We'll look it up when you get... Oh,
That's almost certainly a pen.
14. So it's armor value 10. That first one will make it lose D3. What does the second one do?
Second one is also a pen.
Yeah.
I'll do my melter gun as well.
Yeah.
For what it's worth.
Hits. It
Pens.
goes through and it can't do anything but destroy the door, regardless of the D3.
Yeah, it doesn't explode.
Because you've done 3.
Yeah.
And it's only got 3. Goodbye, door.
Right.
That's those revealed.
Right.
Bolter shots.
Here we go, the dream. So yeah, they're all in range. There's 8 bolters.
I am going to... Wellity, what do I do? I've displaced backwards, and it took me actually a while to think about what I was going to do. So first I measured, did it matter with the rapid fire? No, because Rich was out of range. Then I thought, if I go forwards, it gives my vet some space behind to be able to pile some shots into the dread. but I'm not going to be able to move far enough with my 7-inch. I'm going to get to like here, which then is obviously outside of 12 of the melter guns, so there's no point doing that. So then that led me to going backwards just to sort of retreat till next turn. Rich is going to have to come forwards because that's his objective.
Yep.
Which then lets me gank next turn maybe if I'm not stupid and Rich is stupid.
Just imagine if I kill 4 or 5 and they run off the board.
Let's hope not. Okay, right, go on.
Yeah, so I've got 8 shots. They're all in range.
7 hits.
That's decent.
Force wound.
Yeah. 4.
3s.
I'll feel no pain.
Feel no pain. 1 dies.
I'll take it. Probably got to be one of the ones I can see, isn't it? Oh, I can see
that guy over there. I can see. Do you know what? And I'm even doing this as if it matters which ones I take. Like it so doesn't matter which one I took there anymore.
I think that's my turn because they ran. Oh, sorry, no, I'm going to charge. I've got a 12,
Yeah.
a 10-inch charge through cover or a 12-inch charge round.
Yeah.
I think so.
Go for it. I'll let you have that on a double 12 or double 6.
What's your reaction to charging, just in case I get in?
I am going to. Well, so it's my react now. I'm going to. What is it? Brace.
Hold the line.
Brace in ZM.
Yeah.
Or it's hold the line because it's brace in main.
I think it's called brace in this.
Right,
hold the line in the main.
So I take a leadership check. If I fail, I run away 1d6 and stop at the board edge.
Yeah, I remember.
Even though it sort of slightly doesn't say that. And if I pass, I gain fearless.
Yeah, you don't take a morale check, do you?
Oh, I pass. I sort of wanted to run away d6, but go on.
So,
double 6 needed. 1.5-inch surge.
So I will move them 1.5 inches, which is about to there.
I mean, I'll let you go 10 inches if you want. I'd love to get into rapid fire range.
Complete waste of time. I needed at least an 8 or 9 to get going. Right, that's my turn, I think.
So that's into Night Lord's turn 1. So in Night Lord's turn 1, we're going to be really cowardly. I've already measured out Richie's maximum range of his charge here. And I'm just going to hop to the other side of it. Because, yeah, I don't want to get charged by an angry dreadnought. Also, with that, I can sort of go this way if he chooses to go down this thoroughfare and stay in the game. So it's all I need to do is delay, right? All I need to do is delay and look whether I've got augury scanners on who. So that Rich should be an 1/8 of an inch outside charge range for you.
Okay, yeah, fine by me. I'll believe you.
My veteran squad is actually going to move up to this door. And that's because Rich is going to need to come this way if he actually ever wants to do anything. Or he's going to have to go that way, so I might as well just hold here and get closer for the movement next turn. What I could do is string my veteran squad to here and get 2 shots from my plasmas into the dread. Oh, do you know what? It's not even worth it.
I don't think you could see me from there.
No. And do you know what? It's probably better that I don't shoot at your dread from there because you'll just displace.
Quite possibly.
Closer to me.
I've got 2 shooting reactions, so...
Yeah, you will. You will. Warlord's unit here is in a bit of a... hemmed in a little bit, is how I'll describe that. The Seekers are going to have to sell their lives dearly. Now, I don't want to give Rich too much of a surge if he fails the charge. So I'll go a bit forwards. Taking Big Pete's calf sign with me. Yeah, and just form a line. So my veteran squad is going to not get in the way of the command squad, but I'm just going to put my 2 plasma gunners within 12-inch rapid fire of Richie's Deathwing.
I deployed my shields in my movement phase, so everybody's getting the 4 up against
Rich
shooting.
did say before the game, every movement phase, he was deploying these shields. These stupid shields.
Until I charged. Until the turn I
Yes.
get a charge in.
So that was obvious. Next, my command squad. Now these have Volkite charges, so are slightly longer ranged, but let's just go for it. Let's put some let's put some tickles down on these. I was going to say hurt, but I don't think it's going to. So I'm just going to get in to my 15, hopefully, and pile into this corridor. And then we'll get into the shooting phase, I suppose. So, into the shooting phase, Rich.
Yep.
I'm going to rotor-cannon you into your vet squad.
If I displace here, I'm probably going to get it, so you probably can't hit many, if any.
Yeah.
But I'll have to...
If you want to displace back, yeah.
Well, no, I'm going to displace sideways, because I think there's only 2 or 3 you can see.
So Rich is displaced out of the line. Do you know what? So I bought this level to stop Phil having arguments over line of sight with people. Yeah. And Rich is just outside of the line of sight of them rotors. So their shooting is wasted, but that triggers the reaction. Next, I'm going to shoot my Seekers into the Warlord's unit.
What ammo do they have?
They've got the Scorpius ones or Kraken, whichever is breaching for, because they come with it.
Is that not heavy?
No, it's assault.
It used to be heavy. That used to be
Stop living in the past.
The AP2 one used to be heavy in the old edition.
Stop living in the past, Rich.
But because you'd moved, so
yeah,
that's
no, it's breaching 4 and assault 1.
But you've got 4 plasma shots, haven't you?
I do. Don't think there's much you can do.
I can displace again, which I think will get it'll get me out the line of sight of some of the Seekers. I'm gonna do it.
So my Seekers can still see this dude over here. The furthest one away can.
Yep.
This one can see many more. It's not going to match about the precision shots because Rich can allocate however he wants, apparently. Yep. Cheers, Dark Angels rules. So I'm going to hit on 2s.
Yep. And
double 1, I can't re-roll that for my Mark of Death that's on that because that's only to wound.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah. And I can re-roll that one, so I get a wound and a breach. Allocate how you want.
Well, I'll just take it on that same guy.
Yeah.
So the armor save on a 2-up and
the breach
4-up from the Fantastic Shield. Hey.
Is it a 4-up?
4-up shooting, 5-up combat. So
right,
it's the wrong way round.
Okay.
But yeah.
So that did a lot. Next is going to be my command squad. So cunningly, I'd placed my command squad in a way that everyone but these 5, because of the displace, can now see into Rich's unit. So that's my leader is one of them. So that's 5 Volkite chargers that will be going into your duders. So that's hitting on 3s. Ooh. How many guys do you have in that unit, Rich?
10.
10. So we're equal. So I still wound on 3s. Cheers. Cheers for coming. That's 2.
2-ups.
Yeah, loves it. And next, my plasma. So I'm now out of rapid fire range. So just 2 plasma shots, hitting on 3s. Overheat on a 3 is fine. And then the wound, it wounds but doesn't breach.
So an armor save. Yeah.
It's fine. And then my bolters. So I hit 7 times. The complete wrong way round to my Seekers and leaders and everyone. I'm wounded on 3s because I outnumber you because I've got 11 in my squad.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's decent.
That was decent. That is 6 total wounds.
So I'll just armor saves. It'll just go through the guys. 2-ups. Yeah.
Loves it all. Loves it all. And that was my entire turn. So it's over to you.
Yeah.
Turn 2 Dark Angels. Rich has said he's got a cunning plan, so he's bringing on any.
I was going to bring on maybe a tactical squad and maybe outflank it, but I'm not, because I've thought of something which I think is clever, which probably won't be.
Well, tell us in the comments if you think what he does on turn 3 is clever.
No, it's. Oh yeah, no, it will be what's turn 3. You're right. So yes, it's just movement, I think.
Yeah. So what's occurring?
So, the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
He's going to come forward, but he's going to go. I want to be in a place where I can shoot at your rotor cannons, but make them work to come out and shoot me.
Okay.
So I'll probably have to go there so I can see a few.
Okay.
These guys
That's the vets.
are... No, I'm going to run them again. Let's be full on heroes.
Right, and I'm going to do my reaction at that if I'm in 12 inches.
I suspect you will be, but I'll let you measure it. Oh, tell me I'm just out.
The 12-inch touches you.
Okay.
I've just knocked the model while touching my model.
Yeah, no worries.
That was literally a hair's breadth. And
Yeah.
I was like wiggling it around to see if I could touch it. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that. I've got 12 in the squad, 5 of which are rotors. One's dead, so that's 11 in the squad. So that leaves 4. No, it doesn't. It leaves 7 Volkite chargers. So the 7 Volkite chargers, Rich was looking at me like I had 2 heads because I couldn't do basic maths.
Quick maths.
I know. Hitting on 6s. Ooh, 6s. I've got preferred enemy infantry, which I forgot about last time. That wasn't a 6.
3?
That's 3 with the Volkite chargers. Preferred enemy infantry.
Don't laugh.
So that's 3 wounds.
Do you want me to do those now because they're Volkite?
Yeah, please.
Are just 3
Basic
ups.
armor, yeah.
Yep.
And then the rotor cannons.
These are pinning as well, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
They are. So I've got 20 shots from the 5 of them. Hit on 6s. Yes. A strong 2.
Strong lot of ones though.
Yeah. So re-rolling these ones is almost the best result after the 6.
Yeah, let me pull them out.
Yeah. Cheers. Oh, another 2. So that's 4 total. 4 total hits. 4's to wound because I outnumber you. Re-rolling the ones because my preferred enemy. That's 2.
So 2 3-ups.
Oh, you're not allowed to use them Dark Angels dice ever
They're
again.
normally not great, but touch wood, I've not failed an armor save yet. I'll take it. So carry on moving.
Yeah.
That means you can't react now, doesn't it?
It does. With that big reaction. That reaction that you should clearly be scared of.
Yeah, well, that may not have been the wisest move. We'll see. We'll see how this works out.
I don't think it matters too much, Rich. It's a snap firing shots if I'm wasting my...
You can't move. Sorry, I was thinking you could have done it.
No.
You'd been better off doing a movement reaction. But
I would have, but I can't.
Yes, yeah. That makes more sense now why you did it.
This big brain move that you're going to pull in turn 3 is looking less likely. Companions move up.
Well, these are the interesting ones. Because, to be honest, I haven't used these in many games. Because I've played a lot of Recon Company. And they're heavy, so I haven't actually bought them in. But they've got sort of worse versions of the Plasma Flamers. I think I can only get 3. But hopefully they're going to get a lot of shots.
Yes.
Anyway,
shooting phase then.
I think so, yes. So I'm going to start with my Dreadnought over here.
Right. I am going to
displace.
Displace.
I thought you might. I was just checking. Yeah, they've not been that range anyway. But I suspect.
So, I'm just going to leapfrog them because it's easier than moving the unit, Rich. I'm going to just move like the 4 guys that were in sight, out of sight. Boom.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. Next.
Well, over here, I'm going to do the Flamers from these guys, obviously into the Seekers.
I'm going to displace.
Okay.
So Rich can't really angle it onto me.
That's a lot cleverer than I thought you were going to be. Right. Well, no, because
So you're firing at the Seekers.
I can do this though, can't I? For him, because I just have to hit your unit. There's no. You don't have to majority anything or do anything, do you? You just have to hit the unit you're targeting.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, if I do that, is that hitting 2 squads, or is that?
Yes. So you're getting 2 on the command squad and like 3 on the vet squad, I'd say.
Okay, and 1 there.
And 1 on the Seekers, that you don't care about.
He's probably just going to have to go. So he's just going to get 3 on the Seekers.
Yeah.
And then he will probably have to go there. We'll try and do that.
2 on the Seekers.
No, oh yeah, sorry, 2 on the Seekers, 2 of them and 1 of them.
So the end of that was 6 hits on the Seekers, 4 on my veterans, and 3 on the command squad.
Okay, so these are strength 4, breaching 6 up.
Yeah. So on the Seekers first.
Yeah, so 6 on the Seekers, so 4's to wound. Ooh. So you've got 2 armor saves and 2 dead.
Right.
They're only 1 wound, aren't they?
So 2 armor saves, you say?
Yeah, there's 2.
1 saved, 2 saved. How many
There's 2 6s, so 2 dead because it ignores cover, doesn't it?
Okay. 2 dead.
Your 4
Veterans.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 1 dead and 2 armor saves.
Oh
no,
no,
you've got 1.
wound.
Yeah. So 1
wound.
wound. Yeah.
Right. So 1 feel no pain, takes a wound,
And 2 armor saves.
2 armor saves. With feel no pain, loves it. So not lost a guy yet, and then 3 onto the command squad.
Yep. Again, so 2 armor and 1 feel no pain if they've got
2 armor, love it. 1 invuln.
Yep. Oh, I've got
Fine,
shields.
'cause I've got shields.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a vet takes a wound.
Okay. And then,
Do you want to fire your bolt pistols into the Seekers to clear them?
bizarrely, because my warlord trait, I've got pinning on my bolt pistols, so I don't know whether to risk your Seekers running away. Are they leadership?
8.
Oh, shoot your Seekers.
Right, so bolt pistols into the Seekers.
So hang on, I've got 4 shields, so I've got 5 guys with bolt pistols, and then the Praetor as well. So
Yeah.
the Praetor will hit on a 2 on the red
Okay.
guys. So that many hits.
2
So
wounds.
just 2 armor saves, yep.
1 dies.
Okay. Just see pinning test, see if your other one's pinned.
The pinning, they love it. Is that all of you shooting?
It is.
They run.
You can't actually run really anyway, can you?
They run 4.
Yeah.
So my Seekers have run back and end within 1 inch of the command squad. So the command squad are going to take a leadership check or run away.
Glorious double 6.
10 on the Praetor's leadership. Do you know what? I wouldn't have actually minded too much failing that check. And that brings us into the assault phase.
So both squads are going to charge the Seekers, and they're both going to do a multi-charge.
Yep.
So we'll go with these guys with the Cenobian first, who are...
So, Rich, who are you multi-charging?
So the Cenobian are charging in. So obviously the target is the Seekers, but they're going to charge in and try and get the command squad and the vets as well.
Yeah, and the Deathwing?
They're just going to have to charge the Seekers because I can't get through to anyone else at the moment.
Okay, so my...
Oh, hang on. I can declare the command squad as well, in case I can get there, but I don't.
Yeah,
think I'll be
in
able to
case you
get...
fail. Well, so the first unit to charge is going to be the
Cenobian, and they're going for all 3.
Right, so I'm going to run away with my vets.
Okay.
Using my advanced reaction.
Yep.
So I flee 2d6, 9, and go far away, out of charge range for this. So I'll get to there. And that's because, actually, weirdly, I think they're going to do better with the relentless bolters and all that stuff.
Plasma and axes.
Plasma, axes, than my command squad is, other than my warlord. So yeah, they flee to there. And then, Rich, you've got your...
So I'll do the charge. So it's a 5-inch charge.
Yeah.
Goes out the way.
Into the primary.
Oh,
9.
So I've got loads. So he goes straight into him. And then
Everyone's blocked off?
not blocked
Because you
up.
can't get past your own model?
I don't think so. I think I can get through there okay. But I think that it's going to come down to pilings. Everyone else is going to be here and here. But when it comes to pilings, I'll be able to move around and get a few more in.
So then the
Companions
companions
are going to
near
charge.
definitely in. Fine.
Not massively, but enough. So he has to go. Yeah, it's plenty. He has to go to there.
Then 5 with the piling. Because you're initiative 4, aren't you, with your swords?
Yes, the Praetor. So yeah, sorry, I'm used to having a Praetor with a sword. So he'll be initiative 1. But I think everybody, well, the Praetor probably not going to be needed here. because I can't pile in. So I don't think I can get to your other unit because I can't pile in unless the Praetor piles in at the end.
Yeah, you're piling it initiative 4, won't you?
Right.
But I'm going to challenge with my Praetor.
What's your Praetor got?
A Mastercrafted Thunderhammer and a Paragon Blade.
I'll accept with my Sergeant.
Your Sergeant of who?
Yeah. The Deathwing Companions.
Right.
Who's got a Power Fist? Do I move?
Oh, the Companions.
Yeah.
Yeah, just whack him over. So, Rich, what initiative are you?
They're all initiative 4.
Right. So I'm going to go first with my Praetor.
Ooh,
and then I'm going to pile in with my dudes. I'm going to strike simultaneously.
Because they're initiative 4 as well, yeah.
I'm going to go first in that because you're just going to wipe me out. So I'm just going to go first and not give you the options. The Praetor is going to get 5 attacks.
And you'll hit me on 3s.
I hit you on 2s because I get +1 against your Warlord's unit for my Warlord.
Ah, right, okay.
So I hit you 5 times.
This might not have been the best idea.
I outnumber your Warlord's unit. Oh no, I don't, because I don't have an Apothecary in there. I thought I did. Gutted. So
4 AP2.
4 AP2s.
He's got a fight. He's got a refractor field.
Okay.
And these only hit him. They don't spill because it's
Yes.
a challenge, do they? So.
So he takes 3.
Yeah. So
and dies.
it's 3 wounds for the total.
Yes.
Because they still count, don't they?
Right. Next, let's get pile-ins done off camera. At initiative step 4, everyone's piled in. The Companions are only into the Seekers at the moment. And the Cenobium are into both the Seekers and the Command Squad. So the Companions are all in, but will only be striking the Seekers. And the Cenobium have 3 into the Seekers, you've said.
3 into the Seekers.
And then 3 into the Command Squad.
Yep.
And one guy
Who can't do anything.
Could he not have gone there and then maybe be in?
I don't think so because he's more than 2 inches because he's not in base contact.
In the base he's 40.
I can't get within 2. So,
right,
yeah.
cool. I can only help so much after bitching off camera.
So I'll do the 3 guys so I don't get my bonus because I did a disordered charge. Yeah. So because the Deathwing, they'll hit on 2s on the Seekers.
Yes.
+1. So
5
fine.
hits.
And these are strength 6 AP3.
2s to eviscerate.
Yeah. Yeah.
4
so the Seekers are dead.
eviscerations. And that skips us needing to do the Deathwing Companions.
Yeah. So I will then do, it's the same 3 guys into your command squad, but the sergeant has an extra attack.
Cool. So that's 10 total attacks.
Just checking. Your command squad, weapon skill 5.
They are.
The sergeant is weapon skill 6, so I'll do him separately.
Yes.
Because he'll hit on 2s.
Oh, 2s rather than
Because
3.
the Deathwing.
Ha-ha!
Brilliant. And these guys will hit on 3s.
So that's 1 hit. Excellent.
Not gone as well as I'd hoped.
So that's 1 complete fail and no murderous strikes.
That's 2 AP, and they're AP3. Those 2
AP3.
wounds.
So 2 ups. 1 takes a wound and loves it. So, Rich, I'm going to put that guy back on. You've got another wound in the res. And I've got a guy on a wound. Next, my charnable weapons are going to strike back.
Yep.
So the Night Lords are going to get 3 attacks each because they've got 2 close combat weapons.
Yep.
I'm going to hit on 4s because I'm not striking into Rich's unit with an independent character. I'm going to miss with... I'm going to hold judgment until I've taken them out. They always jump and say that this is a rubbish roll.
I think that's all right. I think there were just a lot of 1s and 2s next to each other.
Yeah, that was all right. I'm going to then breach on 5s. That was all right. I'm not outnumbering Rich though, so I'm just wounding on 4s.
All your wounds are breaches.
True.
The charnable weapons wound on 5, not 6s.
No,
Breach, so breach on.
Yeah.
Oh.
They got an upgrade. So it's 7 total breaching wounds.
So it's all just 4 ups. This could go really
Yes.
badly. So 7.
2 dead.
2 dead.
2
yeah.
dead. And then I've got a chain glaive on my ancient. So I hit 3 times. I'm not outnumbering, so I'm wounded on 3s. But I've got shred, no breaching, just 3 normal armor.
Well, that's probably another one dead.
Yeah, we do know your rolls, but they've not been so bad this game.
Oh no, decent.
Yeah, you've got them all. So, you've done... Oh no, you've got... Can you fit a base in between that guy and the wall?
But no one's in. No one's in base contact here, so it doesn't matter.
So, Richard's piled in his Praetor.
So the Deathwing can do something. That unit can do something.
Yeah.
But again, because it was a disordered charge, I only get 4.
Yeah.
But these hit on 3s because it's a hammer, but it is mastercrafted.
Excellent.
Mastercrafted.
2 hits.
Oh.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, thanks for coming.
Oh, that is not how I expected this one to go. So
That's made a bit of a mess of things.
So yeah, Rich has done 3.
You did 3 just
I
to my
did
sergeant.
3 to the sergeant.
So I've lost by 4
Yeah.
because it's those guys.
And you're not stubborn with your companions, right?
No, the knights are stubborn.
A Vex-like grin is spreading across my face. So, right, a leadership 6. I cause fear. A leadership 5 test, please.
But you won't be able to sweep them because you're...
No, because I'm still in combat.
Well, unless the Cenobian run away as well.
So do the Snowbeam first.
So there's stubborn 9. Brilliant.
Love it.
And then 5 on the Deathwing.
Oh!
Well, that's only fair after what's happened on the last few dice rolls.
Yeah, let's call that even. Right. So, my Praetor goes back into the unit. Let's put him there. We can
Okay.
pile in if we'd like.
I definitely would like to pile in.
Go for it. So we've piled in. Sadly, that means I won't be able to shoot Rich next turn, but we'll see the outcome of that combat when we get to it. So that's into Night Lords, turn 2. So less thinking about it in Night Lord's turn 2, though there was a bit of thinking. I'm going to open this door and I'm going to run 11 inches to get to here. Because I need someone playing like defense at the back, basically. He only goes 9 because of his thing, and that door remains open. Next, my veterans here are actually going to move up to pile into that combat, because it's pretty much the only way I'm going to have any chance of winning.
Those bases overlapping.
So they get to an inch away, which should hopefully guarantee me that charge.
Yeah.
Though I've seen it fail. Luckily no cover, so I can't. Yes. And finally, my Seekers are going to dance a little more. My Terror Squad has moved backwards just to get them away from that pissing Dreadnought. And we're going to go straight into the shooting phase. And I'm going to shoot my road cannons at your veteran squad, Rich. Are you going to displace out of the way?
I am going to displace because I'm going to try and get them out of sight.
So we'll give you a second to do that.
A bit, hopefully.
I've got 4 total road cannons that can still see. Because Rich didn't quite have the movement to get all the way round. Or
It was more the Dreadnought being in the way that stopped it.
And sort of having to have the coherency round the Dreadnought. So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1s, but I don't get any. I'm then going to wound, because I still outnumber you. Because I've got 12 guys in the squad still. So I'm going to wound on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. Which I don't get any. But I can't complain about that roll about not getting 1s, Jesus. So that's 4, 8, 9 total wounds cost.
I'm going to start on the Sergeant, so...
Tanking.
How many was it?
9. Takes a wound.
Oh, he's a vet, isn't he?
Yeah, so he gets
in
2
which
wounds.
in which case I'll just do 5 on power armour.
Right.
I forgot about that. So it's the only wound, but it's the one that matters.
Yeah, and it's got Shell Shock 1.
Ooh. So is that -1 to my pinning?
Yeah.
So it'd be 7, because they're 9, aren't they?
It will be, yeah. 8. So the sergeants are 8, and actually all of the dudes in the squad are 8.
I thought I'd failed, even though I'd rolled an 8, so I was right.
Well, you have failed, because
Yeah.
you've -1.
So pinned.
So yeah, pinned. Oh, and you've not blocked your Dreadnought, sadly. I was just hoping then that you'd gone round a little bit.
No, it's definitely coming over here.
I
Next
imagine
turn.
so. I imagine so. So that's all the shooting. And the charges, I'll roll it for you. I get in with a 7.
So it's just how many you can get, I'll let you do it.
So that is my charge. I'm all in. So basically, literally everyone in the combat's going to get to fight. I'm going to challenge with my Predator.
Your weapon skill 6, aren't you?
I am.
Let me just check, because I get the feeling. I'm going to accept with the Sergeant of the Knights, because he's also weapon skill 6.
Okay. Right. So, let's just stay there, eh?
Okay.
Right, I'm going to go first.
With your Paragon Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get 5 attacks. Hitting on 4s this time.
Yeah.
So I don't get the +1 and I'm not higher than you, right?
No.
So 4s. 3.
Yeah.
How many knights have you got left? Oh, 5. I just don't outnumber you.
No. Thankfully. So
So I've got 3 hits, wounding on 3s, a murderous strike, and 2 AP2s.
So, how many wounds does he have? Tell me he's got.
Surely 2. Surely 2.
Oh, yeah. So the 2 normal ones.
Yeah. He's dead! And the murderous strike, please, sir.
Oh, yeah.
For combat
wounds.
res.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Saves it in the wrong way round.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
And that was initiative 5, wasn't it?
Yeah. When will your praetor face me?
Well, he'd be dead. So he's done the right
true.
thing.
Well, he wouldn't, because he'd only taken 2 wounds and then would have squashed me.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Right, so then initiative 4s.
Yeah. So
That's everyone, right?
So
Except for my 4 power axes in the vet squad.
yeah, and my Praetor. So I can't pile in with anyone.
Well, we don't need to because we're all
No.
we're all in engagement range, right?
All my Deathwing are going to go into your command squad because they have to.
Yeah.
And all of these are going to go into your vets.
Yes, because the one.
Because everyone's within base contact or 2 inches.
Right, so
So-
you do that.
So I'll do there's 4 knights into your Deathwing.
Yes.
So these get to...
Into the Deathwing, into my vets.
Into the vets, sorry.
Yeah.
So these get to... because they've got I think it's the Slayer of Kings, the reroll 1s to hit against anyone with weapon skill 5.
So you're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Because I'm weapon skill 5.
Yeah. Oh, I know, because I'm weapon skill 4. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Ignore me.
so 3s give you +1 for a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, re-rolling them 1s.
So that's missed. That's decent. So this is 2s to wound, and
2s to
5s
wound.
and 6s are the instant death.
Oh,
There we go.
4, 5s and 6s.
So you've got... Have you
2
got,
normal wounds, I've got to feel no pain.
yeah, so you've got
And just 4 dead.
4 dead, yeah, and 2 feel no pains.
So the 5 and 6 is... No,
5
that's
dead.
5 total dead. Total 10 wounds. So, including the guys that have died, because it's at an initiative step, I've got 6 total models striking initiative 4. They've just got basic stuff. But because the Cenobian Sergeant was killed at initiative 5, I outnumber Rich now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get +1 to wound. I'm going to be hitting on 4s, and these are just basic bitch dudes that managed to hit a lot. Apparently we've decided it's time to start putting the boot in, get them from 2 directions, outnumber them, and that comes up to a total of 5 wounds for Rich.
5 just 2 up saves.
Loves
Oh,
it.
good, yeah.
The Sergeant is going to have 5 attacks himself because it's 3 +1 for charging, 2 close combat weapons with his chain blade. Oh, I'm only going to hit once though. I outnumber, so I wound on a 2 with Shred and Breaching 6. With Shred,
I think he only has 2 attack space, not 3, Sergeant, but not that it matters.
and then out of that squad, I've just got guys with power axes left. Now from my big squad, I've got 2 options here. I could try and go for the Cenobian, because if I kill enough of them, I'll actually be able to run down Richie's Deathwing. However, I'm going to get +1 to hit against Richie's Deathwing because he's got an independent character in there. And it's a 5-up invuln. Oh, it's such a hard choice. Rich, do you want to do your attacks before?
Okay, well
while I'm deciding?
I've got 8 guys with the great swords, so
Okay.
annoyingly only 2 attacks each.
So hitting on 3s.
Yes, because it's the +1 and no rerolls for this. Oof,
I like that.
that's not great at all. That was
Wounded on 2s, and I'm
Yeah.
looking for 0, 5s and 6s.
there we go.
So what's that, 5?
So you've got 5 AP2 instant death and
Right.
3 AP3.
Right, so... the instant death ones, I'm just going to take the 5 ups and pull, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 die.
So that's another 6 wounds, isn't it?
Yeah. And then 2 normal saves, was it?
3 normal saves.
3 normal saves. 2 ups. Love it.
Fine.
So that's 3 dead from my command squad. So after honestly too long brain racking about this, I'm banking that the power axes are only going to need a bit of help to kill the Cenobium. So I'm going to do 3 dudes from here into the Cenobium. Let's call them the dead ones. And the remaining 6 into the Deathwing.
Okay.
So the 6 into the Deathwing. I outnumber Rich in both of these squads because I had the full 10 into the Cenobium by killing the Sergeant, because they're only on 8.
Yeah.
And into Richie's squad, I killed the Sergeant last turn, so they're only on 9.
Yep.
So I outnumber both. Yes! The Night Lord's rules come into it.
On 4s.
Yeah, so 5 guys with charnable weapons, hitting on 3s because I get +1 to hit a unit with independent characters into Richie's unit. Ooh. I only missed twice. Now, charnable weapons breach on 5s. And I've got +1, so I'm going to be wounded on 3s.
Breaching on 5s.
Breaching on 5s.
Ooh, that's nowhere near as good as your last one.
It wasn't, however, you'll just need to roll a lot of 1s for me, please, Rich. So that was 3 total breaching and 4 normal.
So I'll do the 4 normal. So 1 guy's wounded.
Yeah.
And then the 3 4-ups. Oof. So it's 1 dead and 1 wounded.
4-ups, 5-ups. It doesn't matter. This was into the Deathwing.
Oh, was it into Deathwing?
Yeah,
sorry. Right, sorry. So, yes, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
one's dead and 1's wounded.
Oh, sorry, just for anyone at home that might have been like, no, that was into the Deathwing. So next, I've got my Ancient, who's got a chain blade. He hits twice, and he's going to be wounded on 2s because he's got +1 strength as well, and the +1 for outnumbering. Right, so 2 normal saves.
On the Cenobium now?
No, onto the Deathwing.
Oh, right, okay, definitely still. Yeah, fine.
Loves it. Next, I've got the 3 that I said were going into the Cenobium.
Yep.
Come on, don't fail me now, Night Lords. You always do so well in the books. Let's not repeat Pharos. I'm going to be hitting on
3s still, isn't it?
4s. Because I don't get +1 because you've not got an independent character.
Ah, right, yeah.
Total of 5 hits and 2 wounds.
Just armour again.
Oh, it's not going well this time.
We've got a lot of power X's.
Yeah. So I've now, at initiative 1...
Do you want me to pile these all in?
Yeah, please.
All...
I've got 16 power axe attacks. I'm going to hit on 4s. That wasn't good. That wasn't good.
Hang on a minute. You should have, if you've got more than 8, it's above
I've
average.
got exactly 8.
You've got 9.
Oh, I've got 9. Oh, excellent. And then I'm going to wound on 2s because I outnumber. So,
this is where it's going to hurt.
7 total wounds. Fail them all, please, Rich.
So these are all unwounded at the moment. 7, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So 4-ups. 1 dead and 1 wounded.
Okay.
So...
And then I've got the Apothecary. Who hits once. Only needs a 2 to wound. Wounds. Might not have to worry about that wounded one. Oh, he saves. And now you get to hit me with your hammer. Rich's Thunder Hammer is going to go into my unit.
So hitting on 3s.
3s.
It's mastercrafted.
So 3 hits, 2s, double 1.
There we go.
Right. So the first one, the second one, the third one. So that's 3 dead there, bringing Rich to a total of 22 combat res. 22. And I think it's about time to get out of here. So double 1s will pass. Anything else will fail.
Yeah.
So my veteran squad and my leader squad, they both fail on an 11. They would have failed. Do you know what? They would have failed if you'd have won by 1. Because I've got an 11 on both.
Of course, yeah. So I can't sweep your vets because they're cataphracti, but I can have a go at sweeping your warlord.
Yes.
So but we're on a straight 5-up roll off, aren't we? Because we're both initiative 5.
Yeah, I'll give you something to beat.
Oh, so I've got to get a 6. Oh, not even close.
Oh, I get away. So the vets run 6, and my command squad run 9. And we'll get back to when they have run. They've not actually run into the worst of positions. My leader's squad is actually blocking this vet squad from getting charged. And I've run into the doorway here. I've been chased, but hopefully the allowed regrouping test when Rich assaults me will just mean that he fluffs all his attacks and I get to take him down in the end. Do you know, like a proper underdog story? But we'll see. So we'll get into Dark Angels turn 3. So into Dark Angels turn 3. Rich.
I've got 4.
What's the big brain plan?
I've got 4 points, so I was torn between outflanking. I could have outflanked 2 lots of tactical squads to get in. Mm-hmm. But the thing is here, it's not just getting into your deployment zone. I've got to kill you. Yeah. I've got to get you out. So what I'm going to do is bring the interemptors in right at the back of there. So I'm going to come around and do that now.
So Rich has done his big brain play. Now, in Zone Mortalis, you can do all the advanced reactions from the main book. So I'm going to use my 1 movement reaction to intercept you.
Okay.
I'm going to intercept with all of my combi plas on my veteran squad that Richard stood next to. So I'm going to pop them all. Because what we've just been worked out by reading the rules is I don't think I'm going to kill all of this by the end of the game. But what I can do is get a stalemate in which it is a win for the Night Lords. So yeah, all my combi plas are going to pop into Richie's 5-man squad.
Yep.
No. I'm going to pop 5 combi plas and leave myself with 3.
Okay.
And I don't know why. So, the 5 combi plas are going to hit on 3s.
Yep.
And I've got 2 normal plasma after this as well.
All right, okay.
I've got 4 1s, of which will randomise where those squad members are after. And 4s will breach. So that's a breach and 2 wounds.
And then you may as well do your other plasma.
Yes. My other 2 plasma...
So, a breach and 2 wounds.
2 overheat. And then the wounds, just 1.
So 3 armour and 1 breach.
And then the bolters, fucking hell, I should have popped all of these combi. That's ridiculous. So I popped 5, leaving me with 3 dudes and an apothecary. And then the bolters, wounding on 3s, because I outnumber him, get 4 total wounds. So that's 7 armour saves and a breach.
Well, the breach will kill 1, because I can't do anything about it.
Have you got an Artificer Sergeant?
I have.
Okay.
So we're going to start on him for the rest.
Oh, so, I should have put them combi.
So the 7, starting on the Sergeant.
Oh, Jesus. Ridiculous.
You deserve that for being so smug, and I was stupid. Completely forgot Interceptor. I hadn't even thought about it.
That's not smug. That was the knowledge of a man that had got combi weapons without factoring in that plasma in 2.0 just doesn't work. So I've got 2 gets hot on the actual plasma gunners with a feel no pain, fine. And 3 gets hot on the normal dudes with a feel no pain. 1 will randomise. So the 1 guy that's taking a wound is on a 1 on this D8. No, it's not him.
Yeah.
So someone else is taking a wound.
Okay.
Anyway, go on then.
Right, well I'm just going to move these guys up to here. My Dreadnought I can't really do, because he can't fit through that door. They're pinned, annoyingly.
Oh, so he can't even come this way because you've blocked it off.
What I can do, I'm just going to move him round to there, just so he's...
That really helps out, that.
It was a bit closer when he'll come around that corner. And then these guys are going to move up, ready to charge your...
Yeah, and I can't react to any of this. Right. So shall we get into the charges? No, you're shooting, eh?
And I'll work out the flamer hits.
So I've spread out. I sort of put this grouping here, so Rich's flamers here it kept them out of the bunch here on the left, but meant that he couldn't flame this way because he would be within 8 of his squad and not be able to put the template down. His torrent though has caught me out, and I couldn't avoid that. No, it's a torrent. He gets 3 and 2 on my command squad with the torrent. Do you want to do?
So I'll do the 12 first on the. So these are 2s to wound, 4s are AP2.
Okay.
Which is not great. So that's 6 AP2s and 5 armour saves.
3 ups. Failed 1, and he's fine on the feel no pain.
Fine. And 6 feel no pains.
So we forgot how many wounds Rich did, but I've just passed all the armour saves for the normal wounds. And he definitely had 6 breach-ins. or rendings, whatever they are.
Yeah.
So that's just a 5 up, feel no pain. So that's a total of 4 wounds done, of which I've got 2 dudes on 1 wound that have already popped the combi, and that'll be these dudes, and 1 more dude dead. This dude. And then that'll be a guy that's popped his combi.
Yeah, the 2 hits on the command squad.
Yes. Normal armour, 2 ups. I love it.
What a waste of time.
What was I scared about? What was I scared about? But I have taken, if that's all you're shooting, I have taken 25%.
It's not. I'm gonna plasma these guys. It's all the shooting at them if you want to do their test.
Yeah, go on. Leadership, love it.
Fine. So what I've got over here is the plasma caster flamers from these guys. So 4, and he.
You can probably get 6.
No, I think he's 5. It's just those.
Okay.
So 13.
Yeah.
3, 7.
And I can't react because I am running away.
So these are 4s to wound and 6s breach.
Yes.
Not a single 6. But 8. So 8 armour saves. I'm feeling no pain.
I'm already running away. The sergeant's proved himself useless because he's got that 6 up breaching. Though you are going to strike before me. And I don't think it matters. On to the sergeant and his 2 wounds. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it.
Brilliant. I'm going to shoot your command squad with my pinning pistols just because I can.
Force the checks.
So there's 4.
8 total dudes.
Yeah, the guys with shields don't have pistols.
Ah,
so
right.
it's just 4 and my leader. So 4 hits. Wounded on 4s. 2.
2 ups for the command squad. Yeah. Love it.
So now it will be charges. So it's a charge into your command squad from my command lot and a charge here.
I've got leadership in my Praetor. Who runs? Who runs?
Well, no, you just get wiped, don't you?
You've got to actually catch me, haven't you? So with that failed test, Rich sweeps the unit because it's not...
You have to rally to fight.
Yeah. And I'm blocked off, so I couldn't run. Well, I can't run anywhere anyway. It's just if you declare the charge. And that Rich just... I thought it wasn't, but yeah, Rich put it out. You just have to declare the charge and fail. It don't actually have to contact or anything. So they're gone.
And I hope I'm about to do the same thing here with your vets, because they...
I wouldn't mind.
On an 8. Ooh.
They love it.
Right, I should be in. Yeah. And you can't react again because you...
No.
Right, combat?
Yeah. I'll do my attacks because you're going to wipe me here, right?
Oh, most of the maxes.
I'll strike with the combat weapons, thanks.
Ah, right, okay.
So I actually get to do something.
Yeah.
So my sergeant has 3 attacks base and 2 close combat weapons. He hits twice.
Oh.
2 breaches.
I knew that was coming. So two breaches.
Yeah. Then I've got 4 vets and an apothecary. The apothecary is going to have 3 attacks.
He'll hit on 5.
He will. Yeah. He doesn't wound.
You have a chainsword?
He doesn't because I swap it for the power weapon.
Ah, right, okay.
And then I've got 4 dudes, each with 2 attacks. All my attacks do pretty much not. I hit 4 times, wounded on 4s. That's 2 wounds.
So 2 breaching, 2 armour.
Yeah.
There is 1 guy wounded here, so I'll do the 2 breaching. So
He's
the
dead.
wounded guy's dead, and then the 2 armour. Fine.
Right.
So.
Oh, I've whittled them down a bit.
But I'll take this one, but he'll still get to fight.
Yes. And then you've got...
I've got
3
9
dudes.
attacks.
Yeah.
Because the sergeant's dead. So I hit you on 3s because of my death wing. And I re-roll my 1s because of my...
Because I'm weapon skill 5, yeah.
Thing. Oh, decent.
You sounded very dejected for someone that's about to win combat, Rich. So 2...
So you've got 2 that are dead because they're instant death.
Yeah.
And then you've got 4 feel no pains because they're all AP 3.
Unless I tank on the sergeant.
Yep.
Which I'm going to do. So I lose 2 for the instant death, which means you
1 by 4.
1 by 3.
Oh, so you did 1 as well.
Don't shortchange me. So I run.
And I can't sweep you.
Yeah. So I run away 7. Cool. So my fallback move takes me to here. Now, what Rich has remembered from me remembering this one, I need to take a blind panic check for being within 1 at the end of my move. Also, when I immediately run away from the charge with my Warlord's unit, I'd end within 1 and then at the end of the charge phase be destroyed. So the end of my fallback move, straight in, at the point of charge, brings me within 1 of the veteran squad. So they need 2 leadership checks.
Okay.
1 for the start of turn, 1 for the end of turn fallbacks. Start, they run. End, they stay. How far do they run? 6, which gets them off the board. Oh, this is going downhill fast. Oh my god, Dom. I'm channeling you far too much.
Come on, the loyalists.
So that is into Night Lords turn 3.
Yep.
So Night Lords go. I'm going to roll to rally my veteran squad with Combi Melter. They do.
Oh yes, yeah.
But I will be snap firing.
Yep. You can move your initiative.
I can.
If you want to, can't you?
And I'm going to move to here. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to move to the doorway. Oh, I need to actually measure now. So I can't really get any further than that guy. Get to there. My Terror Squad isn't going to let you snap fire at me because I don't want that.
I was holding off. I was going to do it at them, and then I thought, no, I'll just wait because surely I'll move.
Yeah. So you're out of 8.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was going to do it then with their flamers.
Oh,
but I was waiting because I thought you were going to move that squad.
Yeah. So they're going to stay there with their. I'm not even going to shoot. I'm just going to. Oh, I'm going to snap fire the combi melter. You know. Do you want to displace?
I will displace because I think I can get.
And remember the -1 because you're heavy.
Oh, yeah. So actually, I think I will displace. I think I can do it so you only get 3 shots instead of 4.
Okay. I will have 1 combi melter left because Richard's got out of the way of that one. So 3 will be snap firing because I've just regrouped.
Yep.
But I don't think I'm going to get another chance. So they miss wildly. And then I've got 3 bolters that hit once. Cheers for coming.
3 bolters?
Yeah, you get to fire the bolter part of the combi weapon.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I was thinking, yeah.
Next, my Terror Squad is going to assault the Interemptors.
Ooh, you can't Overwatch in this, can you? Yeah. I'll do the
brace.
Oh, or do I do Fear 1?
Right, so Rich, what are you going to do in reply?
I'm going to do my Dark Angels reaction that I've never done.
You're actually going to do it?
Yeah, these have counter-attack and rad grenades and stuff. They're actually pretty handy.
Okay.
But if I pass, I'm Fearless and Fear 2.
Okay.
I think if I fail, I'm Stubborn and Cause Fear. I'll have to check.
We'll look it up if it matters.
But they're Leadership 9.
Love it.
I've passed.
So you're Fearless and Fear 2.
I'll just double check it, but I'm fairly certain.
My closest needs a 3.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Jesus.
That's a few not getting in.
So, my charge in, as well as my consolidate of 3 inches, brings me to a 7, and everyone will be able to fight because I've got a 3-inch coherency because of skirmish.
Yep.
Rich, do you want to go first?
I will do. So I have Stubborn and counter-attack. The vets, so they have quite a lot of attacks, and they have combat weapons, so it's not chainswords. So
not chainswords.
No, not chainswords. But I'll wound you on 3s because of the red grenades.
Okay.
So what weapon skill are you?
4.
I'm 4 as well. Yep. So hit you on 4s.
Yep.
And these are Dreadwing for. Doesn't really matter for this.
No.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. Jeez. I love the automatic. Jeez.
4, 8. Not great, but not so. And 3s to wound.
It's 5 total.
5 wounds.
Now,
I was hoping for better.
I'll just go on to my 3-ups because I can't be bothered tanking. And feel no pain. 1 dies. Watch that be the one that triggers your Fear 2. So, 1 dead Night Lord. Everyone will strike. So with the charge, with 2 attacks base, and my sergeant having 3, and 2 close combat weapons because I'm using chain blades, I'm going to hit on 4s with a total of 13 attacks from just 3 dudes. Yeah, because it's 5, 4, and 4. Because each 4 attacks for each of my normal dudes and 5 for the sergeant.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 base. Rubbish.
Jeez.
So I hit 4 times out of that 13. And then I'm going to wound on 2s, re-rolling 1s because I've got shred, 6s will breach.
Yep.
So I've got 4 that are AP 3.
I'll start them on the sergeant then.
Okay.
Because the leadership doesn't matter because they're fearless.
And the final one. So I've got 28 attacks from the regular dudes, hitting on 4s.
Might need a G's.
Jeez. Now, that was looking away, because I don't... I can't tell whether that was good or bad. So he's a total of 5, 9, 12 hits. So, jeez, bad. I'm wounding on 3s because I outnumber.
Yeah, that's
That was good. That was good. And I've got re-rolling them 2 because they're chain swords. No. So that's a total of 4, 8, 11.
Apologies, but I'm going to do it on my sergeant. So 10 more.
10 normal saves.
And there's 3 dudes left.
They're dead.
Yeah, they're gone.
Excellent. And I will consolidate my initiative. So in Dark Angels turn 4, Rich, what are you doing?
I'm going to outflank a tactical squad in this corner. And they're going to run on and hopefully pin you there.
Okay.
Just in case. Not tape measure. Just in case when these guys come over, if somehow I fail my charge or...
I'm going to start doing my Overwatch.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah. So I've got 20 rotor cannon shots.
I'm just going to check because I'm going to run on 11 so I can get to here.
Oh, you're pinning me in place. So
Tactics, Maxwell.
yeah, 20 rotor cannon shots. I've got preferred enemy infantry. Hitting on 3s, that's a total of 4 misses. And then 4s to wound from my 16 shots. That's... Oh, we preferred enemy. That works now. So it's a total of 14 armour saves on the tactical squad before the Volkite charges.
Okay, can I apologise that I'm going to do it on my sergeant?
Oh, Rich.
These are only tactical squads, so they're only 1 wound. Oh.
He's dead.
So 11.
Onto normal blokes.
4, 9, 11. So 3 ups. So only 2. So 2 in the sergeant dead before the Volkite. Can't do anything else.
The Volkite get 3, 6, 8 hits, 8 wounds.
3, 6.
Oh, what was that? 4
4, yeah.
dead. 4 flags. 3 flags.
6 dead.
6 dead. Oh. So into the movement phase proper. Oh, and a pinning check, Rich.
Oh yeah, I'll do that in a second because I think.
Shall we just say he's pinned?
Well, he's always in a 7, isn't he? Not an 8.
Yeah.
That's
A 6 because I've got shell shock. He's not.
good lad.
Right.
So.
Deathwing companions.
So what are we?
You're 12 inches away.
Ooh, do you want
Or 11 and a half.
Ooh, I think I'm 11. I'll let you.
Yeah, so
And I was 12 inches, well, 11 and a half away.
yeah. So Rich is moving up his 7 and he's going to need a 5 on 2 dice to get in. Of which I've seen Rich fail worse than that.
It's the Neil Flitcroft. Neil only rolls double 6s or 3s for his charges with those Ultramarines dice.
Right. Don't forget about your wound.
Yes, yeah.
Cenobium, I'm going to do nothing because I've already used my reaction. Veteran squad are unpinned from last turn.
Yes, so they are going to run as well.
Well, getting to here.
Yeah, I'll take him around, he'll be a bit further back and the sergeant will be there.
Okay. And then The dreadnought's blocked off, is it, a little bit?
Well, it can come
Not
in.
that I think it matters too much.
It can come in and shoot.
So essentially what we're playing for now is, can Rich kill all of this unit? If he can't, and the game ends, it's a draw. Potentially I've won.
And he's going to go... Yeah, I'll do the same.
So that's the movement done with. Rich? Any shooting?
There is going to be some...
Is there?
Oh, no, because you're displaced. To be honest, I was tempted to shoot. I was tempted to shoot your vets with the dreadnought.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot your vets with my dreadnought just because if I fluff my attacks, those vets could live. And hang on.
I'm not going to displace.
No, I will do it. So the red is the melter gun in the fist.
Yeah.
All hit. 2 dead.
Okay, so 2 guys which have already popped the combi melter.
Yeah.
Are going to be dead.
And then so it'll be a test for them for having lost. Thank the Lord for that. I didn't want
Losers.
that. So I've got 2 charges. So the knights are going to charge, and those guys are going to charge.
I'm going to brace with my terror squad.
Yep.
The terror squads pass on a 9. So they start with the 3-inch charge, Rich.
Over here.
But that's the Cenobian. Oh, he gets a 5. He wastes his 5.
Well, it's going to be him to him and him.
Yeah.
In the
I mean, you've wasted the roll of a 5.
Oh, right, okay. So the big one.
Oh.
7.
Oh, gutted. Completely gutted.
Which with piling should mean everybody should be doing some hitting.
Yeah, easy. It's like halfway down the squad is that 7. Right. Rich.
Yep.
Shall we start with the Cenobium?
Well, hopefully that's the easy one.
So I'm going to strike with my fists.
Yep, go on, you go first then.
There you go. I hit you 4 times. You outnumber me, so it's force to wound 2.
So 2 armour saves.
Oh,
1
6
is wounded. Don't, if that costs me, I'm going to be fuming.
Right.
So I've got 6 attacks on the charge, and I re-roll the 1s to hit.
Yeah.
All hit because I've got my Deathwing.
Yeah. Oh!
So you've got 2 AP3.
2 wounds. So that's 1 dead, leaving the one with the combi melter left.
Yep. And you're on a -1.
Go on. Run away! Oh, I stay in combat.
Don't mind that. Right.
Do you know what? I've been hoping
Well, no, you didn't need to take one. Oh, no, sorry, because it's those who've done that. Yeah.
Into that combat.
Right. What do you want to do first?
So in the combat, we've got all but these 3 Terror Marines that are able to fight because they're in skirmish. But that means they're in engagement range for Rich. Now, all of his squad is going to be fighting and just not killing those 3. His Praetor then won't be able to get into contact to Thunderhammer them 3 to death. So I could hold on by the skin of my teeth.
So I've got 21 attacks for the knights, and you're weapon skill 4, aren't you?
Yeah, so you hit me on 2s.
Yeah.
Was that 2 fails?
Yes.
So 22 hits.
And these all... Oh, you've got an apothecary, haven't you?
Yeah,
so
5.
Twos to wound are AP3. And
How many is that? Count the 5s.
so... That's
6.
6 that are dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 2 more singular wounds. Can I just roll
And
them?
you've got 3, 6, 9 AP3s.
5. So then 9 3-ups.
No, these are AP3.
Oh yeah.
So 9 feel no pains.
Yeah, not 3-ups. 9 feel no pains. Still not bad. Only 4 dead, but that's enough to wipe the squad back to this original level. Which means I just get my strikes back. So I'm hitting on 5s because I'm only weapon skill 4. So that's what, 6 hits. And then, how many did you have in your squad?
9 at the start.
9, so I outnumbered you
Yep.
at this initiative step. So I've got 5 wounds.
So just on 2-ups, there is a wounded guy, so the wounded guy's dead.
Yeah. Does it matter which one?
It needs to be a guy with a shield, because I've taken the wounds on a shielded guy before.
Right, so finally got you down to 3 shielded dudes.
So my Praetor piles in.
So that's the end of combat. Rich has won dramatically. And then
But your
pile-in moves.
Your brace has saved you, hasn't it?
Yeah. My brace means I don't run away. And we'll go into Night Lord's turn 4. So my turn 4, straight into combat. We've got the veteran going into the Cenobium?
Knight Cenobium.
Knight Cenobium. Gets 1 hit, doesn't outnumber, doesn't wound.
So I've got 4 attacks, I'm still re-rolling my ones.
Have they only got 2 each?
Yes, the sergeant has.
Yeah, 1 more.
Let me just check that to make sure I've not been doing myself.
The sergeant's dead.
I think the sergeant has 3 and all the rest have 2. Because they're 2 or 5. So
it's 4 hits and 2
to wound, yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Next into the Terror Squad.
So
you strike simultaneous. I'll go first. I've got 3 dudes. That's 9 attacks.
Just need to pile in just in case there's anyone who's not actually in.
Oh yeah.
I think I might have.
Everyone's in because it's 3 ranks because you've got a 32mm base.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Do you want to do yours first?
Yeah. Hits on 5s. That's 3 hits. 2 wounds. Oh, preferred enemy infantry. Another 1 wounds.
So just on the companions, 2-ups. Yeah.
3 wounds. And
so I've got 6 guys now before my Praetor, and they only have 2 each. 10, 12. So hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Wounded on 2s.
And that's the squad dead.
Pretty, yeah.
So that was a bit of a kick in at the end of it. I thought I had it.
I thought,
or at least a draw.
Halfway through, I thought I could only draw because I didn't think I would get max out, and I could only score. I could only catch up on victory points.
Yeah.
If I killed your warlord, and I can't remember what. And I got the first strike. Not first strike. Whatever it was for the first
Sudden
kill.
strike.
Yeah.
Whatever
something like that. So yeah. So I thought it was going to be 2-2, and you would have at least 1 unit left that I couldn't shift.
Well, it was. Oh, they start at the beginning. There is the high of winning the combat against the Cenobium and your Deathwing.
Smashing them, yeah.
I really thought like my veteran squad being added would... Because I couldn't have brought a second veteran squad in because they were sort of like consolidated out and kept out by the command squad.
Else.
But I thought the 5 power axes would at least put some hurt in, not just only kill 1.
No, they did. They did roll.
Yeah.
There was a few
terribly.
Jesus, yeah.
And then, it was the failing the leadership check from the Praetor.
Yeah.
That meant they run off the board and caused the veteran squad to run off the board as well.
Yeah.
Like taking those 2 units that could have been blocking the Terror Squad.
Yeah.
It would have given me 2 speed bumps to create a draw out of.
Yeah.
Over that turn, and that was
particularly if you'd rolled
painful.
If you'd rolled a 1, so there's no turn 5, there would have been no way I would have killed that last unit.
Yeah, exactly. And if the Praetor had held 1 turn or just caused that turn, because that was your turn 3.
Yep.
Then the veteran squad blocked in turn 4, or your turn 4. That meant the Terror squad only had to last like a round of combat.
Which they could have done with the brace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes in dice games, right?
Yep.
It is.
Glorious loyalists.
And we're at least fulfilling the story as they go in the books. This is all scripted, clearly. This is what I'm trying to do with the Night Lords as the bad guys.
Yeah.
But another win for the Dark Angels.
I'm sorry, Dom. Sorry for taking all your models off the table.
Yeah, but cheers for coming on, Rich.
Cheers, no. Thanks for coming.
And we'll see everyone next time. In a bit.